Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets. Today, we're diving into your sources, uncovering the most important nuggets from the swirling world of tech. From AI agents shaking up how we interact with the digital world, to the latest hardware that might soon be in your pocket, we're here to cut through the noise and get you truly informed. It's a lightning-fast landscape out there, and we're ready to break down the most exciting and relevant updates. So let's jump in.
Okay, let's unpack this. It feels like AI is everywhere, right? And it's fundamentally changing how we search for information. It's not just about typing a query into a search bar anymore, is it? What's the real shift happening here?
It's a profound behavioral shift. Yeah, and it's fascinating. Our sources highlight that a staggering 55% of people are now turning to AI instead of traditional search engines. They're not just looking for links. They're looking for immediate, customized, and convenient answers. Generative AI is rapidly becoming the first stop for a growing list of tasks because it truly generates information tailored to your query rather than just pointing you to where that information might be.
Right, and the sheer scale of this is immense. ChatGPT alone is handling 2.5 billion prompts a day. That's an astronomical amount of brain power, or rather, computing power, focused on these interactions.
Absolutely. And this shift isn't lost on the big tech players. Apple, for instance, is reportedly planning its own AI-powered search tool for Siri. Internally, they're calling it World Knowledge Answers. What's particularly interesting is that it might even leverage Google's Gemini AI model.
Google's model, really?
Seems so. And we expect it to integrate deeply into Safari and Spotlight, too. It shows how even giants with established search methods are having to completely rethink their core offerings to keep pace.
So AI isn't just answering questions anymore. It's doing things for us. I saw this wild anecdote about a ChatGPT agent actually ordering a pizza online. Is this just a fun parlor trick, or does it signal something bigger?
Oh, it's far more than a parlor trick. That anecdote where a ChatGPT agent ordered a margarita pizza in just 6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah, navigating a website, completing a multi-step purchase. It's a vivid demonstration of AI agents. Think of them as your personal digital assistants that don't just answer questions, but can autonomously execute complex multi-step tasks from simple, plain language commands. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is on record predicting these agents will be joining the workforce alongside humans this year.
This year? Wow, okay. So an AI can get me a margarita, but it still can't reliably predict if I'll wear pants on a Zoom call. But on a more serious note, that ability to perform multi-step tasks autonomously sounds powerful, but also, frankly, a little exposed if it's connected to our daily lives.
You've hit on a critical point about security there. There's a significant risk of vibe hackers or prompt injection. That's where malicious text can essentially trick an AI agent into overriding its intended instruction.
Oh, right.
Potentially giving away sensitive information or performing unintended actions. It's an area of active development, definitely. Companies are scrambling to patch these vulnerabilities because, yeah, linking these agents to personal or financial accounts without robust security would indeed be problematic.
Okay. Beyond doing chores, AI is also getting incredibly creative, especially with images and audio. Remember trying to describe that perfect image and getting something, well, unique. What are we learning about these AI's creative biases?
We're starting to understand that different models have distinct personalities, you could say. For example, when comparing Grok and Gemini for AI image generation, Gemini generally proved more reliable. It followed instructions better, produced cleaner images, particularly for photorealistic concepts. Yeah, Grok, while undeniably creative, sometimes missed key details or parts of the prompt, like generating astronauts with helmets, when specifically asked for them to forget them.
Right.
So the insight here is that understanding a model's inherent tendencies, its biases, if you will, is crucial for getting the results you actually want.
And Google's Pixel 10 Pro is taking this visual AI even further with its AI zoom, using generative AI to clean up those super high 100x digital zoom images. What exactly is happening there, and does it truly make those extreme zooms usable?
This is where we delve into what's being playfully called the what is a photo nightmare.
Nightmare. Uh-oh.
Well, at extreme zoom levels, when AI fills in the gaps by guessing pixels, it can introduce some truly bizarre artifacts. We're talking spongy textures on moon photos, metal cladding on buildings being erased.
Erased.
Yeah, or lamps inexplicably turning into windows, or even a clock getting a Salvador Dali treatment. It struggles with genuine image integrity sometimes.
Okay, so not quite perfect reality then.
Not always. However, it does excel at correcting one notoriously difficult issue, heat haze, which is nearly impossible to fix with traditional tools. So it's a mixed bag of magic and mild madness.
Magic and mild madness, I like that. It's fascinating how it struggles with some things but nails others. And it's not just photos. Our sources also mention Androidify, the old Android bot avatar creator, making a comeback.
Yes, the charming Androidify is returning, armed with AI capabilities to generate and animate bots from selfies or prompts. It's using sophisticated models like Gemini 2.5 Flash, Imagen, and VO3.
Wow.
And for your everyday typing, Gboard is getting AI writing tools for adjusting tone, proofreading, and even meme generation, making your digital communication a little more creative, potentially.
They're really pushing the boundaries of what AI can generate visually. Even the White House has gotten in on this with their Road to Liberty exhibit. But with these generative tools, what happens when accuracy really matters?
That exhibit, featuring AI-generated videos of founding fathers, perfectly illustrates the pitfalls. While the intent was to bring history to life, the results were sometimes, well, bizarre and prone to inaccuracies, like John Adams apparently quoting a modern political figure, or the AI creating people with extra or missing fingers.
Oh dear, extra fingers.
Yeah, it highlights a critical insight. When using AI for historical or factual content, rigorous human fact-checking isn't just important, it's absolutely essential to avoid misrepresentation.
Absolutely essential. Good point. Okay, so we've seen how AI is reshaping our digital world. But what about the physical devices in our hands and homes? Let's bridge that gap and look at how these cutting-edge algorithms are being baked into the very gadgets you rely on. What's new in the Android universe?
Android is rolling out some seriously slick updates. QuickShare, for instance, is getting a cleaner interface. Much simpler, but prominent toggle for sending and receiving, plus live progress indicators that make file sharing far more intuitive.
Okay, nice.
But the standout feature is probably audio sharing, powered by LE Audio. This brilliant innovation lets 2 or more people listen to the exact same audio from one phone using their own compatible Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, that's cool, like a silent disco for 2.
Exactly. You can even create a private broadcast with a QR code for your friends to join. It's coming to Pixel phones, Pixel 8, and newer Compare 2 headphones, as well as Sony, Samsung Galaxy, and Xiaomi devices.
And Google's taking Gemini even further, directly into our smart homes. What does that mean for how we interact with our devices at home?
It's a significant evolution. Google Assistant is officially being replaced by Google Gemini on Google Home devices starting October 1st, 2025.
Replaced entirely. Wow.
Yep. Gemini Live promises more natural conversations, allowing for a much more fluid interaction. It will also help analyze your devices for better automation and voice setup, making your smart home truly smarter and more responsive to your habits and needs.
Now, for the Apple enthusiasts listening, their big awe-dropping event is coming up on September 9th, and rumors are swirling. What's the buzz for the next generation of Apple devices?
Right, the rumor mill is definitely churning for you. We're anticipating the iPhone 17 lineup, including a brand new iPhone 17 Air model, possibly, also the Apple Watch Ultra 3, and of course, a showcase of iOS 26.
Any potential surprises?
Well, the AirTag 2 is rumored to feature a next-generation ultra-wideband chip for, get this, 3 times farther tracking.
3 times. That's a big jump.
Huge. Plus a tamper-proof speaker and some form of Vision Pro integration. The Apple Watch SE 3 is also expected to get a larger display and potentially a name change, perhaps the Apple Watch Series 11.
And for those of us eyeing the iPhone 17 Pro, there's talk of a price hike, but with a silver lining, apparently.
That's the speculation from our sources, yeah. The iPhone 17 Pro is expected to increase by about $100. However, the key insight here is that this is likely because Apple is ditching the 128 GB storage option and starting the base model at 256 GB.
Ah, okay. So more storage for the entry price.
Exactly. So you're paying more, but effectively getting double the storage for the same relative cost compared to the previous equivalent model.
Gotcha. It's not just phones and watches. From your sources, we also spotted some heavy-duty tech hitting the market, especially in the world of laptops.
Indeed. Acer's making waves with new gaming laptops and desktops, including their powerful Predator Orion 7000. But for me, the real showstopper is the Acer Swift 16AI. It's the first laptop announced with Intel's new Panther Lake chip.
Panther Lake, okay. What's special about that?
Well, this chip is projected to be 25% faster and 38% more efficient, with a significant boost in AI performance. It's hitting 180 TOPS.
TOPS.
Trillions of operations per second. Basically, it can handle a staggering amount of AI computations very quickly. And what's truly remarkable is that this 16-inch laptop is incredibly light at just 2.4 pounds.
2.4 pounds for a 16-inch. That's lighter than a MacBook Air.
Lighter than a 13-inch M4 MacBook Air, yeah. It's a serious contender for power users on the go, Gorgeous OLED display too, massive trackpad.
Wow. Okay, from powerful laptops to party-starting audio, JBL and Samsung are also rolling out new speakers just in time for, well, anytime you want to crank up the tunes.
You got it. JBL's really pushing the boundaries of portable audio. They've got this new can-sized speaker called the Grip. It's just $99, offers 14 hours of battery life, and it's IP68 water resistant. Pretty tough little thing.
Nice.
Their Boombox 4 features AI sound boost and 2 bass boosting settings for serious performance. And Samsung's new party speakers come equipped with a full 360-degree light show, so your next gathering will definitely make an impression.
Light shows.
Oh, and also, hot off the press today, September 4th, Samsung launched their new Galaxy Tab S11 and S11 Ultra. Counted as their thinnest tablets yet, packed with updated Galaxy AI and running Android 16.
Thinnest ever.
Seems like it. And for those looking for a budget-friendly option, the Galaxy S25 FE is out now, too, for $649.
Lots happening. Okay, while we're all excited about new tech, there are also some shifts in how companies are dealing with us, the consumers, especially around privacy and services. We're seeing some big changes in how we share access to things.
Absolutely. A big one is Amazon ending its Prime Invitee program on October 1st, 2025. This program previously allowed Prime members to share free shipping benefits with another adult outside their home.
Right, I remember that.
Well, now these invited guests will be prompted to start their own Prime accounts, potentially at a discounted first-year rate. Amazon denies its link to lower Prime signups, but it clearly follows a broader industry trend.
Like the streaming services cracking down on password sharing.
Exactly. HBO Max, YouTube Premium, Disney Plus Car, they're all doing it. The insight here is clear. Companies are moving to fully monetize every user, even those who were previously enjoying shared benefits.
So we're seeing companies like Amazon reevaluate how they show services, often tightening the reins for monetization. But what about the privacy implications of tech that's already in the wild, literally on people's faces? That brings us to Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses. They're stirring up debate again after a pretty unsettling incident.
This is a really important privacy question, yeah. A TikTok influencer recently shared her unsettling experience when an esthetician was wearing Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses during a spa treatment.
During a treatment? Oh, wow.
Yeah. These glasses can record video and audio, and while they have an LED indicator to show when they're recording...
There's a but coming.
There's a but. It can apparently be bypassed. Meta has a history of privacy concerns, right? A $1.3 billion EU fine, a class action lawsuit over tracking. Their new privacy policy states the camera is always enabled unless, hey, Meta, voice controls are turned off.
Always enabled.
Unless you specifically turn off voice control. And voice transcripts are stored for up to a year. It raises a significant question for you, the user. How much privacy can we truly expect in a world of pervasive, subtle recording tech, especially when the recording indicators can potentially be sidestepped?
That's a really tricky one. Okay, on a more practical note, staying secure is more important than ever, especially with Android devices. There was a pretty urgent security update recently that everyone needs to be aware of.
This is a critical reminder for every Android user listening. Google just fixed 84 Android security flaws in the September 2025 update. And that includes 2 actively exploited 0 days.
0 days. Those are the bad ones, right? Where hackers know about it for...
Exactly. They mean vulnerabilities that hackers discovered and exploited before Google even knew about them or had a patch. These critical flaws could lead to privilege escalation, giving hackers more control or even crashing phones. So it's a strong reminder to update your Android phone immediately if it's running Android 13 through 16. Pixel phones, notably, offer 7 years of updates, which is a great selling point for long-term security. Definitely something to consider.
7 years is pretty good. Okay, and as we head into fall, a seemingly unrelated tech life hack preparing for the end of daylight saving time. We're gaining an hour, which sounds good, but it still impacts our bodies, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Daylight saving time ends on November 2nd, 2025 this year, which is one of the earliest dates it can fall. And while gaining an hour isn't usually as disruptive as losing one in the spring, it can still throw off your circadian rhythm.
Right, that internal body clock.
Exactly. Leading to grogginess or difficulty sleeping in the days that follow. It's subtle, but impacts your daily energy levels.
So how can you best prepare for the shift and minimize the disruption? A sleep expert offers some great practical tips. You can slowly adjust your sleep schedule by maybe 10-15 minutes each day in the days leading up to the change.
Ease into it.
Yeah, just gradually shift. Also, getting plenty of morning sunlight helps reset your body clock, and maintaining a consistent nighttime routine is crucial.
Good advice anytime, really.
True. And even investing in something like a sunrise alarm clock or maybe a Say-D lamp can help combat those darker mornings.
Makes sense.
Wrapping up, it's clear the tech world is in a constant state of flux, with big implications for innovation and even our environment. The competition in AI alone is creating a lot of drama, illustrating what's really at stake.
It's an intense AI arms race, for sure, and intellectual property is the main battleground. We've seen stark examples like Scale AI suing a former employee in a rival company, Mercer, for corporate espionage, alleging stolen confidential documents, customer recruitment.
Wow.
And Elon Musk's xAI also sued a former engineer for similar reasons. The insight here is that in such a rapidly evolving and, frankly, lucrative industry, protecting your unique algorithms and data is paramount. It leads to cutthroat competition and these big legal battles.
Right. And with all this tech innovation, there's a growing conversation about its environmental footprint, especially around data centers. It's not just about what the tech can do, but how it impacts the world around us.
Precisely. This is becoming a critical issue. The NAACP and various grassroots groups have issued guiding principles for new data center projects. They're demanding transparency on water and energy consumption emissions, urging legally binding efficiency standards.
That seems necessary.
Yeah, and they're actively challenging Elon Musk's xAI data center planned for Memphis, Tennessee. That specific one uses gas turbines and is located near predominantly black communities already facing high pollution levels. So this really highlights the vital intersection of tech development, environmental impact, and social justice concerns.
Absolutely. And finally, on the future tech front, a quick update on Tesla's Optimus robot now sporting Grok AI. I saw a video of it trying to fetch a Coke. What does this tell us about the realistic timeline for fully autonomous humanoid robots?
It's true. Optimus was seen trying to fetch a Coke, and, well, while it shows progress, it was still quite sluggish, and it required several vocal nudges just to get started on the task.
So not quite C3PO yet.
Not quite. The insight for you is that despite all the hype, the fully autonomous robot future, capable of seamless, complex interactions in our homes and workplaces, it's still very much a ways off. Incremental progress seems to be the reality, not these huge overnight leaps we sometimes imagine.
Phew, that was a lot of tech to unpack, but hopefully you're feeling a little more bite-sized informed. From AI agents making your pizza to smart glasses raising privacy questions and a whole lot of cool gadgets in between. It's certainly an interesting time to be connected.
Indeed, and it's fascinating to see how rapidly these technologies are evolving and impacting our daily lives, sometimes in ways we expect, and sometimes with unexpected turns that prompt us to think differently.
Absolutely. And speaking of unexpected, here's a thought for you to chew on. If AI agents become widespread and can perform complex tasks for us, what new skills will we need to master to effectively manage and direct them? And how might that redefine our own productivity and value in the workforce? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.